Hello my friends, welcome to this video. Today we're gonna be doing a full body 10-minute cool down and stretching follow along routine. Stretching is super important to do after your workout in order to improve your flexibility and aid in your muscle recovery. So don't forget to save this video so that you know where it is whenever you need it after your workout if you wanna do a little stretching with me. I'm gonna take you through all of the exercises step by step. You don't need any equipment, just some space and maybe a mat if you like. Before we get straight into it, if you enjoy this workout, please give me a thumbs up. It really helps me out. And hit the notification bell and subscribe to see more videos like this. So make sure that your heart rate isn't too high when we're starting this. If you just finished a super high intensity exercise like HIIT or running or sprints, take a few minutes to do a jog, some walking, lower that heart rate so that we are now able to breathe as we're stretching. So once you've got that heart rate down, let's get straight into it. We're gonna start by reaching all the way up to the ceiling. Nice stretch, reach up here, and then fold forward. So with this forward fold here, we're gonna make sure our knees are nice and locked. Don't bend your knees. Straight knees, we're going to be stretching our hamstrings and maybe a little bit of our lower back here. Place your hands on the floor if you're able to, but if not, that's totally fine. You can grab a block or something to assist you here. If you're in the gym, this might look like a weight, so you can elevate your hands. Just make sure that those knees are locked and you should feel it in the backs of your legs. Breathing in and out here, in through the nose and out through the mouth, so no holding our breath. Try and keep a little bit of an arch in your lower back if you can. Try not to round too much. We're gonna start with that lower back arch. Breathe in. And as you exhale, fold forward, and now you can release your lower back and feel that stretch. Every time you breathe in, try and come up a little bit. Flatten out that back as much as you can. Breathe in. And as you exhale, release your muscles and fold as far forward as you can. All right, now moving our legs wide apart, we're gonna move them into double shoulder width apart. So about the width of 2 times your shoulders. And what we're gonna do is keep our legs nice and straight here, fold on forward. If you can touch the floor, that's amazing. If you can get your elbows to the floor, that's really, really good. And if you're using a weight or a block to assist you, that's also totally fine. So fold on forward here. Don't forget to keep breathing. Now reaching to the left side. You should feel this more in your left leg. Try and get your nose to your knee. And now walking your hands on over to the other side. So your right leg, we're gonna hug our nose to our knee again. Legs still nice and straight, breathing in and out through your nose. And now we're gonna bend this right leg here at the knee, and we're gonna go into Cossack squat. Now, Cossack squat is a stretch that's really great for your hip mobility, your balance, and overall, all of the muscles in your thighs. So the leg that is bent here, we're gonna have our toes facing straight forward at a perpendicular angle to the rest of our body. We're gonna have our other toes pointed up to the ceiling with only our heel on the floor, and also your calves if you're flexible enough to do that. If not, that's okay too. Try to open your leg as much as your hips allow. So instead of kind of being over your knee here, try and open it up so your torso is coming through the legs, and try and balance. You can rest your hands on the floor for balance too if you like. And now we're gonna switch to the other side. So you can use your hands if you like, but if you can, try to not use your hands and just shift your weight. So now the left leg is gonna be bent and facing forward with our foot flat on the floor. Other foot, toes pointed up, heel on the floor, and my torso is here in between my legs. All right, we're gonna sit back now. So folding that foot in to touch your inner thigh here with your bent leg. Other toes are gonna face the ceiling, and we're going to do runner's stretch. So shifting your hips to face the leg that's extended, we're going to stretch forward, and you should feel this in your hamstrings. This is less of a side stretch. We're going to do that next, but you should feel this in your hammies. All right, now we're gonna go into that side stretch. So now our hips can face slightly towards the legs that's actually folded and bent inward. And we're going to stretch and reach our arm, the one that's farther from this leg that's extended. We're gonna try and touch our toes. Now you should be feeling this in your side. This is amazing for all of your full body and upper body workouts because it stretches out your lats, your back muscles, also your shoulder, your tricep, some of your arm up here. So it's a great full body stretch. And don't worry if you're not this far. If you only look like you're about here, that's totally fine as well. Just go as far as your body is comfortable. All these stretches should feel a little bit uncomfortable, but not painful. Definitely not painful. So coming on up here, we're going to just switch sides. So shuffle on over to the other side of our mat. Tuck the opposite, tuck our right leg into touch our inner thigh, starting with that hamstring stretch. So we want our hips to kind of face towards the leg that's extended and fold forward. Kind of like the forward fold here, if you can take a breath in. Elongate and extend your spine as far as possible. And then when you exhale, fold forward to really get into that stretch. All right, come on up. Now we're gonna shift our hips, open them up a little bit more, and we're gonna go in for that side stretch. Now the front of our body faces outward, and we can feel that stretch on our lats and side here. Don't forget to keep breathing. And coming all the way up. Now we're gonna open up both of our legs. This is our splits training. So if you're working on hip flexibility, maybe for martial arts, maybe for calisthenics, maybe for handstands, this is gonna be amazing for that. So open up your legs so that they're in a pretty wide straddle position, and then we're going to fold forward. Only stretch to as far as your legs allow. Here, what I want to encourage you to do is to engage your legs. So don't let them just hang out, feel floppy as you stretch forward. You want to really squeeze those quads, point your toes, and then squeeze your glutes too so that you actually feel like you can feel your muscles right here. So muscles are going to be in pairs. You have the muscles in the front of your thigh, the muscles in the back of your quad. When we engage our quads, it's going to force our hamstrings to relax more because they're in a pair. So if I want to stretch my hamstrings here, I want to make sure that my legs are nice and activated, specifically my quads, because it's going to allow my hamstrings to move into that deeper stretch. And I also like to squeeze my muscles when I'm in stretched positions because it helps me build up strength in these flexible positions, which is mobility. So now that we've done our straddle forward fold, I want you to come on up, move your legs as far apart. If you remember earlier, we did double shoulder width apart stretching. We're gonna do that again, but now we're gonna walk our feet out as far as you possibly can. And this is where we start our split stretching. So I'm gonna be in a complete full split here because that's the level that I'm at. But if you're not at this level, that's totally fine. I want you to just go as far as you can with those walked out legs. So this might look like this. It might look like this. Might look like this. And if you're already in a split position, I want to encourage you to challenge yourself and get some blocks and elevate those legs so that you can continue to improve your split mobility. Don't forget to breathe here. And we're gonna sit back, fold our legs in. You guys are doing amazing. Feel free to rock out your knees a little bit. Our last leg stretch, we're gonna stretch our glutes here. So our legs are gonna be bent. We're gonna move our foot up from one leg, place it on our other knee. And now you should be able to feel this in the glutes of the leg that is on your knee right now. So I feel it in my right leg. If you don't feel it, walk your other foot slightly forward and put a little bit more force into stretching that muscle. And we're gonna switch sides now. So left leg, you're gonna put your ankle onto your knee. You'll feel it in your left hip and your glute. If you like, you can kind of rock it out a little bit. I enjoy doing that. If not, also totally fine. Still breathing here. All right, and those are our leg stretches. We're gonna do a few arm stretches to finish up our full body stretching. Take your right arm, cross your chest, palm facing behind you, and use your other arm to really help pull that stretched arm into a deeper stretching position. You should feel this in your deltoid, which is your shoulder here, also your tricep. And don't forget to keep breathing. All right, and switching sides, shake it out. And then we're gonna take our left arm, same thing. Cross the chest here. All right, shake it out. And we're gonna finish up with some neck stretches. So sitting in our cross-legged position here, tilt your neck to one side, ear to shoulder, and don't force anything, so don't squeeze your neck too much into this flexed position here, but try to just gently relax it and let those muscles stretch naturally. And switch to the other side. All right, returning our head to the neutral position. You can look right to left, shake it out, up and down. Roll your shoulders back. And that is our full body stretching today, my friends. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Your body's gonna thank you for doing this later, and you're gonna become more flexible if you keep doing this routine at the end of your workouts. So give me a thumbs up if you enjoyed it, or let me know in the comments if you wanna see more of these stretching types of videos. I will see you guys in the next one. Bye.